shows. Every scene's a high and low. You'll unwind.
This is Jordan's Vision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. I shall scream, till they hasten to my rescue. I shall scream, since there's nobody that's near us who could see us or could hear us. If I ask you, can I kiss you? Say, what would my pretty miss do? I shall scream, scream, scream. Another one that is from the Oliver musical, but not the movie. I've never sang that song in my life. I just kind of looked at the lyrics right now, so I hope that sounded like it was supposed to. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for another Artful Dodger reaction. We are now on Season 2, Episode 7, the penultimate episode of the season. So what happened last time? So Episode 6 begins with Lady Jane having a nightmare that Belle was on the operating table, and this time she died. So she basically says, I have to see her alive just to see that that was just a dream. She finds out that she's in the hospital. She goes to look for her and finds her in bed with Dodger. So she's basically like, okay, I'm going to have him hung. Belle pleads for his life, basically. And she finally says, okay, if I'm not going to have him hung, then you're not my daughter anymore. Just get out. I want nothing to do with you. You're disowned. Belle knocks on Fagin's door and asks if she can stay there. But living with Fagin, she finds out, she sees Fanny visit and finds out about her association with Fagin and finds out that Fagin is not the savory character that people think he is. So she gets mad at Dodger for associating with him and basically breaks it off. So Lady Jane is also on Boxer's ass because she thinks that Dodger is the Blue Thread killer and wants him arrested. Boxer's like, we need to do a proper investigation. I don't know if he's the killer. We have to find out who it really is, because, there is a murderer on the loose. If we arrest the wrong person, then we're still in danger. But Lady Jane's just like, I don't care. I want him out of the picture, or you can be fired, and Bramwell's going to take your job. He's on the case. Basically, he figures out that the killer always strikes when there's a rainstorm, because the rain washes away his tracks. He finds out that there's a rainstorm tomorrow, so he is going to try and catch them in the act. Dickie, meanwhile, gets a visit from this guy, Uriah Heep. I looked up Uriah Heep's name afterwards, by the way, and saw that he was a character in another Dickens novel, David Copperfield. I thought the name sounded familiar, so I thought, I thought he was another Dickens character, and I was right. But anyway, this Uriah character had given Dickie £20,000 to invest in saltpeter, but Dickie used that money instead to invest in Fagin's bullshit. So he comes over, has a chat about it, and Darius also comes over later and says, this Fagin guy isn't who you think he is. You need to get that money back. So Dickie does show up, says, is there any way we can get that money back? Fagin looks for the money and opens his safe, and even to Fagin's surprise, and to everyone's surprise, the money isn't there. We see that it's Tim who eventually took it, but everyone in the bar is just, against each other, accusing each other, Roddy and Flashbang and Apooty and Fagin himself. And they even kind of put it on Dickie, saying, you lost the money and never actually paid Fagin, so everyone's just blaming everybody else. So Belle and Dodger, while they're fighting, they show up at work together, and Sneed is sick and the professor's away, so Dodger for the day is the head surgeon. Belle doesn't want to work with him. She wants separate caseloads, and Dodger's just fine with me. So Dodger takes on, as it turns out, Uriah Heep, who has a condition that makes him pee out of his belly button. Belle has her own patient who Uriah Heep earlier threw something on. I think it was some kind of acid. So they both have their own patients, but as it turns out, they each help each other with the other's patient. So they're at least learning to work together, at least, even though they're still not, really on great terms. Belle helps Dodger with Uriah Heep's stone thingy that was in his belly button. Dodger helps Belle with her patient as well. People are telling Belle that, this kid is done for. He's not going to live. But, Belle was persistent, and Dodger, helping her along, was finally able to get a response from him, which is good. So Boxer is in the Devil's Elbow, finds the newest body, sees the killer running away, running into the hospital, so follows the killer there. He's even yelling Dawkins' name, but he goes into the hospital, finds Dawkins, and sees that he's dry, which means he couldn't have just been out in the rain. So we see the professor later. He's dripping wet, and he has a knife in his hand, but I don't think Boxer found him. It's just for the audience to see that it was the professor who did it. So after all the patients have been seen and all the miracles happened, the governor shows up and tells Belle, just come home, I'll deal with your mother. So Belle's on her way home. We don't know how Lady Jane feels about that yet. I guess we'll see that maybe in this episode. We don't know how Lady Jane feels about you know, Dodger not being the killer either. So maybe it's going to be a bad day for Lady Jane. We'll see. So the last scene of the episode is Belle and Boxer having a conversation, opening up to Belle and saying, you know, my wife died because she was helping people in a slum. And yeah, so basically the same thing that Belle had been doing. Basically hitting on Belle, saying, you know, I thought I'd die a widower till I met you, and will you at least think about my offer to marry you? And Belle says, okay, I'll think about it. She and Dodger are still on a break, but I guess we'll see what happens. So that's basically the gist of episode 6, and we got episode 7 coming up now, the second last episode. And there's one more after this. So without further ado, let's get into the Artful Dodger Season 2, Episode 7. Here we go. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, reminders, spoilers are like this if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to. Please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is the Artful Dodger Season 2, Episode 7. The title of the episode is Saltpeter, which is what Dickie was supposed to invest in. So we'll see how it plays into the episode. All right, here we go. Okay.
Are you nervous?
Hi.
It must be a bit delicious being fought over.
Oh, I bet it's the best.
Don't be
Under the right
coy.
circumstances.
How are you going to respond to Inspector Boxer's proposal? If it was a proposal.
I mean, was it really? I mean, kinda. She's keeping it to herself right now.
Where are you going this interrogatory morning?
Buying ribbons?
Are you sure?
Where are you actually going?
Yeah, Belle knows. Belle knows all about Fagin now. Oh, jeez. Right into ER. Sneed's back, that's good. Professor's back, too, from his murdering days. Oh, jeez. Oh, this makes me dizzy. Why is everybody sick? There's smog in the air or something? Wow.
Belle, it's not safe for you here.
Is it
What's
cold?
wrong? Is it cholera?
The devil's elbow.
Oh, jeez. Belle might have to go back there and, you know, save some people. Cholera's no joke.
The Duke tells me you swindled him into buying land he shouldn't have when he was drunk.
No, I don't swindle.
Not much.
You see, I sell to the best people in town.
Only the
Lady
best.
Hawks, Elizabeth Maxwell.
Elizabeth Maxwell?
Yes.
Oh, do you know her?
Always.
I must insist you return this money to me immediately.
Well, Fagin ain't got it.
You're a commercial man. I respect that.
Yeah, total honest businessman
In a
here.
barrel, pickled, so my employers can balance the books.
I don't know how a head's gonna do that,
head
but
can be mine. Very unlikely. Can be the Duke's.
not picky about whose head it is.
Can be yours. Simpler.
I don't know. Can it be yours? We just met you. We're not as attached.
We don't need to be each other's throats. You see, I reckon.
Then how are we gonna get the heads off?
I suspect we share an humble history. We both reached up from the gutter.
Yeah, they'd probably be buddies in another life.
Now, you mentioned something that your employers have a pressing need of. Perhaps I could help with that.
Oh, I bet he'll find a way.
Suggested of good.
A saltpeter nitrary.
A nitrate. Why didn't you say?
You know of one?
Oh, I've got one.
Do you have a real one, or
Speak.
is this more bullshit?
If you understand me, but a toff would never think that Norbert Fagin of Clerkenwell Green could have his own nitrary.
They underestimate us because we're humble.
He's starting to come around.
How soon can you fill my ships with saltpeter?
Oh, end of the month.
I need it tomorrow.
Okay, that's a little more difficult.
Yeah, I'd have to have 50% of the profits plus £15,000 cash for my disbursements and expenses.
Ooh, you got it? Oh, man.
Well, nice to natter.
Wait.
I guess we're going back to the head thing.
Done.
Oh,
Tomorrow then.
you convinced
I
him.
will have to take your head.
Yes.
Yeah. You sure it's not your head? You said you weren't picky.
What was all that about?
Who's Saltpeter?
Oh, he thinks it's a
Bloody
guy.
hell's a nitrary.
Oh, man. I didn't think that's something Fagin would know, but yeah. Mr. Used car salesman here.
You are more vulnerable after your surgery. Please, Belle, you have to go.
Leaving Jack, you should know that.
You always tell me not to be reckless with my life, but you are doing the same thing with yours.
But a quarantine is a
Quarantine?
Okay.
What's going to just shut them up in the elbow? Away from
We
any
know
kind
all
of
about
medical
that word now. Anyone who lived through 2020.
Nobody knows how cholera is spread or what causes it. You cannot justify a quarantine on this flimsy basis.
Based on what I know now about cholera, I don't think it works that way. I don't think it's communicable that way.
And the stinking effusions of their cesspits and slaughterhouses rot the soil and poison the air with a stench. Miasma.
You can't prove that a smell transmits cholera. It's just a theory.
Miasma is supported
Listen to
by
her.
the chief
Because if cholera is spread by stinking air, it would attack the lungs, but it's not. They are vomiting. They are fouling themselves.
It's more likely they've ingested
Yeah.
something than breathed it.
Listen to her.
People are poisonous.
The people are not poisoning.
Foulness spreads disease.
Oh,
These
jeez.
people, they're human beings. Now, I grew up in a place just like Devil's Elbow.
Maybe that's why the professor's
There are
killing them.
children.
We must make a decision. No. I must make a decision.
Yeah, Mr. Head Surgeon's back.
And the only reasonable option is to follow the medical consensus and ask the governor to quarantine the elbow.
Well,
I'll go to the
have fun with a bunch of people dying then.
Tell him it's ridiculous.
Yeah, can he change the laws? Or, it's not really the law, I guess, but...
Salty Pete. Could be a sailor, a cook.
Yeah, he still thinks he's looking for a dude.
How am I going to find out what his nitrate is if no one's ever heard of saltpeter?
Oh, my sainted twitches. I have.
You have what?
Oh?
I thought he was a pirate. But he's someone Uncle Dickie's talked about.
Oh, like
Magnificent.
Blackbeard?
Go and ask him.
Uncle Dickie's rather angry with me after helping to take all that money.
I have no doubt you could
Oh.
charm
Dickie
the
knows Fanny was
buzzards
involved.
from the
I might remember that, but...
Quarantining, it seems extreme.
Yes, it is. We need
Very.
to find the cause before we lock people up without medical treatment just for having it.
Well, if the professor is right, delay will cost more lives.
When has the professor last been right, though?
Is he lying, Belle?
No, but that doesn't mean they're all correct.
But you are. And we should listen instead to your, well, what should we call it? A guess.
Educated
Don't
guess.
turn our
You know,
backs
she's
on
a
our own
reader.
people. This is immoral.
You hardly want to talk of morality. Give the order.
Oh,
Edmund.
jeez. Well, at least they're speaking to each other. It's more than I expected.
Based on the medical consensus, we will quarantine the elbow, but just as a precaution, until we understand how the disease is caused and spread.
And Belle, you'll stay here, not risk your health in that hospital.
I'll do nothing of the sort.
Bye now.
What's happening in there?
Plague of the poor or some such.
Nothing for us toffs to worry about.
I've come to believe you're right about Mr. Fagin and his miscreants, Uncle.
Oh, how wrong I was.
Perhaps I was rather terse in my own way.
Also
No
true.
matter. The money is no longer my concern. Mr. Heap will manage it from here.
Yeah.
These look ever so
Washing my hands
complicated.
of this shit.
Who's saltpeter?
Saltpeter is bat excrement, which, when mixed with sulfur and charcoal, goes gunpowder, which we use to blow our enemies to kingdom come.
What enemies does Australia have right now? Well, I guess he's still from England.
If I still had the £20,000 that I was meant to use to establish a saltpeter nitrary.
I feel terribly responsible.
Uh,
We lose the war.
are they even in a war right now?
There.
Do you think you
No,
saw
I must
that?
say,
Thank you. I do so love to learn from you, Uncle. I'll try to be better.
I'm just gonna steal your shit now.
Inspector?
Hi.
Forgive me, Constable.
You're right, sir.
Well, he's not fired yet.
It's the elbow. There's a cholera outbreak. We've been ordered to lock it down.
So, I mean, it's just basically no one goes in or out. Probably means they're not gonna get any help, so... Sucks to be in the elbow, I guess.
Right.
Please!
No.
You can't leave us here to die! We need your help!
Someone needs to stay to ensure there isn't a riot.
Suit yourself.
Well, I guess you're gonna be that someone.
I need your help.
We have 15 patients.
No, you...
Me and everyone else.
So you'll happily use crime when it suits you, then, my lady?
I need to get past the quarantine line to find the cause of the outbreak.
All of a sudden, it's all convenient.
I cannot risk the extra pressure on your aorta if you catch this.
It's not your concern.
It bloody is my concern. You are my only concern. If
Are you two even dating right now?
No.
I need you.
All we are doing here, Sneed, is delaying the inevitable. Belle is right. We need to have doctors there so we can find the cause and save more lives.
And you call yourselves doctors, do you?
This is what doctors do. They go where the problem is.
It's an ingredient in gunpowder.
I could have told you that, Fagin, but you never come to me, do you?
Apparently,
Yeah, Flashy would
that's
know that.
Pleasantries are glorious, and all the countries want saltpeter because everyone is at war. Isn't it wonderful? And look,
I know, war is so wonderful.
Plans for a nitrate to make it.
Fanny.
Ah, this is just what he needed.
From now on, Fagin and Son are in the saltpeter business.
Have you been smoking hair, too?
I only did that once, and it was a very emotional time.
Why, how long will it
Oh.
take?
Can you smoke hair? I mean, you probably could.
Why don't we all play a game of pretend?
Yeah, there's a lovely notion, Fanny, but we ain't got really time for that now.
No, we'll just pretend to have a factory.
Just like you're pretending to have land, right?
Ooh, that could work.
Yeah. Can you make this place look like a factory?
Look, why don't we just spit on palms and shake on it like COVID?
Lucky they're not in the quarantine zone.
Granted, we lost £20,000, but Uriah's got a very strong need for this nightery. So we can either form a potentially lucrative partnership with him, or I'll lose my head.
I'll think on it.
Yeah, pick your poison, guys.
When you find the time in your bloody pint-pulling schedule, let me know. Till then, Flashy, piss off and get me that back.
Please?
Please piss off.
Piss off and get me that
Yeah.
back.
That's about as nice as you're gonna get from him.
I'm glad we're together doing this.
Walking into a plague.
How sure are you that it's not spread by...
Who else would you walk into a plague with?
Sure. Logic doesn't hold.
As if we're wrong and we're not coming back from Devil's Elbow.
Then let's hope we're right.
Well, it's about time we had a vacation together.
Before in hospital, did you really grow up in a place as difficult as Devil's Elbow?
Yeah?
Sorry.
Why? Don't be. It's not like it's your fault.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
I mean,
Oliver was there.
Life. You know. No one to give you an honest job, so we just nicked what we needed.
Gotta pick a pocket or two.
Yeah, well, you're doing it now.
The way the lines of the law have
Just,
blurred in this show.
Bar of platinum down here somewhere.
Oh,
Say,
okay.
Jack, I can understand breaking laws that are arbitrary and unfair, but stealing just for greed, Jack.
No, it wasn't for greed, it was for you.
I don't need platinum.
You might do.
It wasn't directly for you.
I'm
well,
scared that the surgery I did to you is not going to hold.
Yeah, that is why he
close to perfecting
wants to do that.
When it comes to you, I don't think rationally.
Yeah, that's fair. Is there still a chance to find it? I guess there is, if he remembers where he dropped it.
They'll be so scratchy with me when they know me noggin's on the block and I'm offering them a share of the profits.
Well,
Maybe they want to share your noggin.
And I think Flashbang wants a hug.
A what?
He wants to be included.
It is.
Appreciated.
Flashbang hug. Makes sense.
When Belle's been unkind to me, which is quite a lot, she leaves me flowers or a book on my table.
Sorry.
I wanted to say, just be nice to them.
Nice.
Can you be nice, Fagin?
We'll give it a go. My dear Smike, when we arrive at my lodgings, would you please be so kind as to keep your oculus peeled for a sign of Mr. Heap? Thanks ever so. Much obliged.
You can work on that. Yeah. Can you smile now? Both corners up. Oh, man.
If they're all dying here, there must be a common factor.
Yeah, it's probably the water or some shit. I think that's what cholera actually is caused by. Maybe not the only thing, but it's one thing.
Breathing in the stench, then what is it? Food? Drink?
Arsenic poisoning.
All right.
Articles of it being in the wallpaper.
I can assure you, these people did not have wallpaper. They are lucky to have walls.
Yeah, true enough.
Lady Belle.
Hi.
Dr. Dawkins.
Inspector, what are you doing here?
I've been recording the deaths here to make sure everyone is accounted for. There are almost no deaths on the butcher's side of the street, but very many on the side of the Whalers pub.
So it's kind of in one spot?
Now the company Lady Belle on the butcher's.
Lady Belle doesn't need company. We'll split it up.
Dr.
Okay.
Dawkins.
Is this conversation coming? Okay.
I apologize. Will you shake my hand?
Might need to work up to that, but at least he's kind of admitting he was wrong about him. He won't be trying to hang him for just seeing Belle at least, so that's a plus.
Are you all right, darling?
Yes, fine. Something at breakfast didn't agree with me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, don't tell me you got it now.
Mr. Heap of the East India Company.
Oh, what do you want?
Me. Did I hear a port quarantine had been ordered, Governor?
Yes, my husband closed the port.
What's that to you?
Yes, darling, remember?
He doesn't even remember.
Unconscionable to allow anyone else to be exposed.
Yes, quite right. Yes, port's closed,
Yeah.
Heap.
But
Where do you
surely
hear
not for
who's
the
in
East
there?
India. I have 3 ships arriving on the tide, and if I can't dock them, I can't process gunpowder for the realm, and then we give the enemy an advantage.
Who exactly is the enemy?
Because you were very firm, no exceptions could be made.
Yes. Yes, firm.
This thing that I just remembered now is really important.
Drink the same beer, breathe the same air. Yet half the street's dead while the other half lives. Are you
I mean, it's probably the water or something, yeah.
Just Jack.
You've called him Jack twice now.
Yeah, that's his name.
And I have my answer.
Yeah. I mean, I figured as much.
You must follow your heart.
At least he's not being a dick about it.
I'm still in love with the ghost.
If I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you.
She would have been proud of you.
Aw.
She would have liked you.
Hey, you guys done? Just watching from that distance, he's probably
If there was anyone else
thinks
in
they're
the
having a
world
good
that could have
talk, but they're breaking up. If they were ever really together, which they probably weren't.
Riches or the pickling barrel await.
Pick your poison.
I've also brought these lovely dust coats for the girls to greet Mr. Heap officially.
Gotta make the whole operation look real.
I thought it might be rather jolly to have these pretend night tree documents to get into the spirit of it.
Lovely.
Is that fun or not?
Girl's
This is a lot
talented.
of fun. We might just make this scam work. If we can stop these two from killing each other.
Like the other scam almost worked.
You can do it, Mr. Fagin. Remember, with kindness.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Oi!
Let's see how this
Oi,
goes.
Oi, oi, oi. Just be bloody harmonious, you hear me? Harmonious!
Not quite like that. Our
Be
nanny
nice,
would
damn
make
it.
us sing the forgiveness song.
There's a forgiveness song.
Shall I teach it to you?
Oh, this sounds like something Barney the dinosaur would do.
What the devil are you up to now, Fagin?
Darius still exists.
Yes.
Well done, Mr. Fagin. That was a lot coarser than the forgiveness song, with a bit more bribery, but it was
Yeah.
similar in substance.
I'd love to hear this song, though.
You said they were all dead on the pub side.
Yes?
Yeah, well, they're not dead in the pub.
I thought that was
Oh,
evident.
okay.
One common thing in there is beer.
Again, evident.
They don't drink water.
That's what I thought, it's the water.
So if they are the one dwelling on this side of the street where everyone is still alive and they only drink beer...
The cholera must be in the water.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The difference
Jinx.
between the two sides?
We need to find out where people are getting their water from.
Yes, I'll accompany Dr. Dawkins this time.
Yeah. So is there a well, or is there... Yeah, where do they get the water from in these days? I mean, perfect song for making explosives, right? Good work on the sign.
Mr. Fagin, you said to tell you when Mr. Heap was arriving?
Yeah, that's right, Smike, I did, yes.
Well, he's arriving.
Oh, right now.
Bloody hell,
Yeah,
Next
let's...
time, lead out with that. That's it.
What happened to Nice Fagin?
Put some gunpowder on top of it. I thought it was meant to be fake. It is. It is. We've got to show him something. Can't we use some of these whiz bangs?
Do some flashbanging, flashbang. Oh, here we are. I'm keeping this on.
You're early. I mean, we're very nearly ready.
Allow me to test your product?
Of course, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
give it a
obviously
whirl.
we are. My colleagues and I always keep a sample of gunpowder, you know, for the client to test the potency.
Yeah, let's blow something up.
Where did you get your sulfur?
The sulfur store? Oh, man. He has to taste it.
Got a good pungent taste.
This is the best saltpeter I've ever had.
Of course, I'll need to see it. Boom.
All right, make
Goes
it happen.
without saying. Did say we'd be ready tomorrow, you know, and today's today.
Looks like you're ready.
No.
Good things take time. I mean, would you like to see a sparkler?
Good tonight, then, yes, right.
Oh, jeez. I guess it's better than losing your head.
Can you do it, Flashy?
Absolutely.
His name's Flashbang. What do you think?
They get their water from the pump.
Rainwater tank. Same as all the others on this side.
So I guess their water's not purified.
Hello there.
Hi.
Where did you come from?
Oh, no, not kids.
Hello.
This is gonna kill me.
You poor darling. Where are your mommy and daddy?
Inside, they won't wake up neither.
Oh, poor girl, she's alone. Yeah, this ain't good.
There's no tank in there.
Yeah, no water tank.
Use the pump.
Do you drink the water from the pump, Elspeth?
No, Mummy gets me water from Mr. Cobb.
So that's why she's okay.
What about Mummy, Daddy, and Mary?
We'll come back for them, all right?
Just delaying the inevitable, but yeah. This isn't gonna end
One
well,
more
is it?
question. Do you let anyone else use your tank? It'll help with our inquiry.
No, just him and the professor.
The professor?
No, he visits his old brother out in the pastures on yonder.
Why does he come
So
to
he
you?
knows the professor spends a lot of time here.
I give him some of me water. His brother's not well, and mine's got a sweeter taste.
Are the wheels turning?
Tell me exactly where his brother lives.
Well, I think he's got a suspect. We know it's him, but now I think he knows.
Pump water must come from the gallows square pipes in the tunnel. And they flooded recently.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah, true. That's what made it happen. You.
What if they got into the pump water?
No wonder.
Cholera must be in the sewage. Oh my god, my father turned that water on.
Okay, let's destroy this thing. No one's drinking this.
And to lift this bloody quarantine so that anyone left alive can get to hospital.
Come on, Elspeth, we need to run.
Well, telling him's the easy part. Will he listen? So this is the supposed brother's place?
Are you Ernest McGregor?
So at least the brother's real.
Who are you? The law.
Well, it's like they're almost twins.
Are you all right?
I wonder if it's even the same actor.
Did you drink from the pump in the elbow?
Something else. Oh, yeah.
My brother tells me he'll be ready to operate soon.
The killer is surgically trained and obsessive. I wonder, could it be a botched operation?
Wheels are spinning. Boxer's about to know it, if he doesn't already.
He's bloody practicing.
So that's why he's killing all those people, so he can practice the cancer surgery on his brother?
To say, but I'm relying on you completely. No, one there.
Yeah. He's not that nice.
I thought maybe you needed to...
No, I didn't.
We all need hugs now and again, but yeah, Fagin's not that style.
If I may present Fagin and Sons chief chemist, Dr. Flashford Bang.
Yeah, gotta make his name sound, toffish, I guess.
I'll sign when Mr. Fagin proves the saltpeter works.
Dr. Flashford, bring on the bang.
Let's go, Dr. Flashford. Nope. Not that match. Oh, they keep going out. Oh, is this part of his... Oh, here we go, here we go. I was wondering if he was stalling with the matches, just to say, oh, out of matches, I guess we'll have to do this tomorrow. Nothing. All flash, no bang. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Well, Fagin's got another sucker.
Where did I sign?
Yeah, I guess they're having a rough time at the hospital. Like, once the color is in you, it's
go forth from this world.
probably too late, pretty much.
It's in the water, the sewers.
Surely not.
Well, you will have your proof in a couple of hours if I'm not dead.
If he's not dead, what's he gonna do? Well, I guess he was already exposed, I guess.
Thought all for the best.
I know.
As for the ones who are already infected, just give them good quality of life, I guess, but at least we're gonna save more people from getting it.
Belle, darling, are you all right? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Who's that young lady?
Does it matter?
Cholera is not in the air, it is in the water, spreading because the sewers don't work.
How do you know?
Oh, does she want to hear this?
People in there are dying. I brought a little girl with me. She became an orphan in a day. They need you and Father to protect them.
Can you not be a bitch for 5 minutes and please listen?
Stay back.
Mother,
Oh,
you're not
jeez.
listening. I'm not infected.
I fear for you, not for me.
You're infected. Oh no. Oh no. She drank the water? Well, shit, that's how episode 7 ends, so let's talk. Alright, y'all, thank you for tuning in to my reaction to Season 2, Episode 7 of The Artful Dodger, Saltpeter. That was a crazy one. So basically there's a cholera outbreak in Devil's Elbow. A bunch of people from there are swarming the hospital, and the hospital's just overrun. Dodger's worried about Belle catching it because, you know, it might be bad for her aorta surgery. The main opinion about it is that, you know, people are catching it from the air, but Belle doesn't believe that. She believes there's some other explanation, but her father issues a quarantine for the area, which Belle doesn't agree with, which Dodger doesn't agree with either. They go there to find out what's really causing it. Boxer is there as well. Boxer apologizes to Dodger for, you know, being on him so hard because he found out that he's not really the murderer, and basically as well that Belle's really in no danger with him, and he accepts that Belle is in love with Dodger, and Boxer seems like a good dude. Like he understands that Belle's not in love with him. He's not, you know, strong-arming it or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is, and Boxer's fine with it. So they're all working together trying to find out what's happening. Boxer finds out that, you know, one side is infected and one side is fine. The people inside the bar are okay because they've been drinking beer, not water. So as it turns out, it was the pump that the governor turned on in an earlier episode. I think it was the Platinum episode that has flooded the sewers, and, you know, it's gotten into the water from their pump. So people who drink the water from there are getting sick. People who are not drinking the water from there, they're getting it from another source, which is this Cobb fella. Boxer also finds out while he's talking to this Mr. Cobb fella who's supplying, you know, the clean water. The professor's been through there to visit his brother. So Boxer figures out that the professor's brother is sick, and the reason he's been working on these bodies and killing these people was to practice for doing surgery on him. So Fagin, meanwhile, is visited by Uriah Heep, who tells Fagin, you know, that 20,000 pounds was supposed to be for my saltpeter investment, but Dickie spent it on your land, so I need that back. Fagin doesn't have any more. So Uriah's just like, we're going to figure something else out, or we're going to need somebody's head. You know, at first he's like, either it's my head, or it's Dickie's head, or it's your head, but, you know, it's basically going to be Fagin's head. But Fagin, not knowing what saltpeter is, or what a nitrary is, you know, comes up with this bullshit about, you know, we're just making a saltpeter nitrary, and he thinks saltpeter is a guy at first, but through his bullshit, he's able to convince Uriah, you know, stick with me, because I'll get what you need. So they do eventually, you know, build a fake saltpeter nitrary, Flashbang using some of his old gunpowder to, you know, make the bang look real, and impresses Uriah Heep enough to say, you know, where do I sign? Fagin has, you know, done it again. Escaped by the skin of his teeth, and, you know, convinced another victim, Uriah Heep this time, that, you know, he is who he says he is. And this is amazing writing, by the way, to come up with all this bullshit that Fagin's doing, and, you know, how everyone's gonna understand it, and how everyone's gonna believe Fagin when, you know, Fagin's... It takes great writing to come up with great bullshit in a show, if you know what I mean. I've always said that Beavis and Butthead is a very intelligent show. I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but I've always said it's an intelligent show. It's for you to understand why those two idiots are so stupid, you have to be smart. This is kind of the same thing on a different scale, but you have to be smart to understand Fagin's bullshit, and you have to be smart to, like, even come up with the writing to, you know, make Fagin's bullshit work. So kudos to the writers in this show. They're often the unsung heroes of TV, but, you know, the writers are the goats here. So the doctors have reached their conclusion about the water causing the cholera. Dodger comes back to the hospital, tells Sneed about it, and, you know, Sneed's just like, oh my god, I can't believe how wrong I was, and Dodger's just like, okay, just treat these people, it's fine. Belle, returning to the house, she brings this little girl with her, who was suddenly orphaned, like her parents and her sister. All passed away from the cholera, but she was drinking different water, so she's fine. Belle goes up and talks to her mother about it, saying, you know, it was Father's pump who did this. You need to turn it off. You need to unquarantine these people. And we see her take a step towards her mother, and her mother's like, don't come near me. Belle's just like, I'm not infected, mother. And finally her mother, who says, I'm not worried about you being infected. I'm worried about me infecting you. And that's when she sees that her mother looks sick, and she collapses, and that's where we end. So, wow. We got ourselves a bit of a cliffhanger going into the last one. Going into this episode, all the foreshadowing of telling Belle, you know, you're going to get sick if you get this cholera. You think that's what's going to happen. It turns out that's not what happened at all. So there's a lot of loose ends to tie up for the last episode. Of course, Belle's mother is sick. We got to see if she makes it. Boxer now knows that the professor is the killer. What's he going to do about that? Is he going to, you know, basically he was letting Dodger live for noble reasons and because of his importance to society. Is he going to do the same with the professor, or is he going to bring the professor in? Uriah obviously seems happy with this saltpeter thing, and, you know, maybe everything's all well and good there, but I'm sure some other things could happen as well with that. And of course, Belle and Dodger are back on good terms again, and, you know, Boxer understands that, you know, it's not going to happen with him and Belle. Just those few other loose ends to tie up, and we got one more episode, and we'll see what happens there. So yeah, we pretty much have a climax to this season, and I guess we'll see what the cliffhanger is going into the last episode. Just one more episode in this second season, but that will wait till next time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to my reaction to Season 2, Episode 7 of the Artful Dodger. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports blogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And once again, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time for the Season 2 finale. Can't wait for it. Take care, guys, and bye-bye.